Unit 3. 7. A halo is a circle of light that appears around the sun or moon. It results from ice particles reflecting light in the atmosphere. The halo affects the overall appearance of the sun or moon in a big way. The term halo effect is used in psychology to describe a cognitive error in which one's first impression of a person can affect one's overall impression of that person. For example, if you are impressed by someone's attractive appearance, you'll assume that all of their other aspects are outstanding. This is especially true in job interviews. He's so charming, so he'll be a good salesman. She speaks so well, so she'll make a great supervisor. The opposite may also be true. Poor first impressions may cost you a potential job offer. This is called the devil effect. A job applicant may be rejected because he or she gives a bad first impression by making little mistakes, such as stammering or having an inappropriate hairstyle. 8. It's interesting that people have a strong need to maintain adequate distance from other people. In other words, they need a certain amount of personal space. This need is a natural part of many cultures, and people can feel threatened or even become hostile if their personal space is invaded. Personal distance is determined culturally, so it varies widely from country to country. For instance, Americans waiting in line at a cash machine won't stand too close to the person ahead of them. Instead, they maintain a culturally acceptable distance of around 1 meter. They also avoid looking at the transaction taking place ahead of them. They fear that they might be thought too nosy or, worse, a potential thief. However, a Russian might assume that the American is undecided about which line to get in. The Russian will stand next to the person doing the transaction at a distance of just a few inches. 9. In the past, the English language was not fair to women because men always represented both sexes. As we see in the names of professions that end in man, such as salesman, chairman, fireman, we used only male suffixes to represent both sexes. This is what we call sexist language. It is a language which suggests that one sex is superior to the other. Today, people use neutral expressions in order to avoid being criticized for sexism. We use salesperson instead of salesman, chairperson instead of chairman, firefighter instead of fireman, and so on. The same method is applied to pronouns like everyone, someone, somebody, etc. too. For example, we used to refer to it as he, his, him, as you see in everyone must bring his own wine to the party. But now we say everyone must bring their own wine to the party. This is called singular they because they refers to a single person. This may look ungrammatical from a traditional point of view, but this is the way we use to avoid sexism today.